Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to be talking about the best passive abilities in Smash. Like, obviously a lot of characters in Smash have a lot of passive abilities, like there's a ton of them, and I kind of just want to rank them, see which ones are the best. Obviously it's all subjective, and right off the bat, I just want to go with the ones that I'm not going to be including in this video. Like, things that are, like, technically unique to a character, but they don't fit my criteria, because my criteria is it can't affect, like, any of your moves, besides a couple things I'll explain. So I'm not going to be including Monado Arts, Limits, Deep Breathing, Menu, Min Arm Switch, Steve Mining, DK Cargo, switching between characters like Pokemon or Aegis, Waft, Go, Rage, Arsene, Puppets, Mac Meter, Wing, and the Pikmin. Now the only reason, because the only ones I can see being a passive is Wing being a passive, and then Go, Rage, and Arsene. Those are all technically passives, but I don't have them as a passive because you have to like take a specific amount of damage for them to activate, so it's not really a passive, it just kind of part of your kit. But I do have Aura on here as a passive just because I feel like it's a lot more kind of easy to rank as just like an extra rage. Whereas like, how does a character with Arsene, like, do they get, what are their moves like now? Because Arsene affects all of Joker's moves. Same thing for Wing, like when is Wing affecting? Because it affects some of Sephiroth's moves. I think it gives him like super armor on some. And then Go obviously gives Terry moves with inputs, and characters aren't going to have inputs. And then Rage for Kazuya, characters aren't going to have that specific Rage move. So that's for that. But if you guys want to talk about those still, I would definitely be like, because I have a ranking already, and then I have a ranking with those moves included. So if you want to know what they are, what I think of them, just leave it in the comments. I'll tell you guys, because like I have rated them. I just don't think explaining them in the video would make a lot of sense, just because they don't flow like the rest of the moves do. It's just like very kind of specific things, whereas the rest of these are more general. Now, things I am going to be including in this video is going to be Bats Within, Foresight, resources like Robin Book, Ink, Aura, crits, Float, Shoto Special Turnaround, and special Cancel and Auto Turnaround, and then Bats Within, and I believe that's all of them. If not, then I guess you'll see it in the list. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Now, the worst passive in the game is easily resources. Resources are trash, and I know it's kind of like it affects your moves, but I just kind of wanted to include it because it would be feasible of how it works. Like, your specials just stop working after a certain amount of uses, and there is literally no benefit to this. This is kind of why Robin is a trash character. Like, I think if Robin had all of their moves always, they would still be bad, but they would be a lot better if they always had Levin Sword, always had their, like, fire, always had their neutral B. But just dictating how much you can use a certain move at a certain rate is really, really bad for a character. And resources, it's by far, it's like the only passive that is a downgrade. Our next one is going to be Bats Within. Bats Within are really good. It's just like a lot of characters, it's really hard to get a punish with Bats Within if you're not like specifically a Bayonetta. Like in a vacuum, I feel like it's not as useful. I don't know what you can get, like, because you're not going to be getting, like, a smash attack, you're not going to be getting a huge hit, you're just going to be getting a light combo starter, maybe, but, like, it's not like in Bayo where you can do it in the air and then get something huge. Like, characters in the air can do that and then maybe get an up air, and that's kind of where it ends. So I feel like it's really good on Bayo, but other characters it might not be as useful. Up next is going to be Foresight. Foresight is basically just a better Bats Within. Like, you have more control, you can travel further, and I also believe you're quicker, but that might just be because Pyra or Mithra is so insanely fast on how she's able to punish, so she can get those smash attacks like Bayo can't. But I think overall Foresight is just better. It gives you more distance, and also I think they come out on the same frame, but the distance is bigger, and I'm pretty sure you can act out faster. But if you can't, then I guess tell me below, and then they're the same. But I feel like it'd be a lot easier for more characters to use Foresight, at least just a little. Up next is going to be Tough Guy, things on Bowser and Kazuya. Tough Guy is really, really useful, especially at lower percents. Like, there's certain times when you'll hit a Bowser with, like, a move that should hit. Like, I think Polunair, when Bowser's at 0, if you hit, like, the last hit, it doesn't affect him, which, like, can lead to you getting, like, up smashed or something crazy. Like, this is where, like, abilities get, like, super good. Like, the ones before were pretty good, and now they are all amazing because, like, Tough Guy is so good. It is so good. You just get to, like, rapid jabs just don't work against you now. Like, and that can invalidate matchups. Like, Bowser Jr. not being able to have a rapid jab on, like, a character like Bowser is, like, really bad for him. And imagine just, like, that on Pikachu. Like, that'd be insane. Tough Guy is an amazing thing. It makes moves not work against you, and it's just great. Up next is going to be Aura. I could see, like, due to my criteria of like you can't really be like being hit and being at like taking damage shouldn't be a factor. But aura is kind of a passive thing because it doesn't really affect your moves as much as just it makes them stronger the more damage you take. It's like glorified rage essentially. And I feel like if it's on a character that's not Lucario, it could be very, very good because Lucario with aura is really scary. Like Lucario with aura is absolutely insane. But imagine that with a character that's already good. Like imagine like a Swordy with aura, like Chrom with aura. That'd be so scary. Like one of Lucario's big things is like he doesn't live to use his aura usually, and before he has his aura, he sucks. But imagine a character with like just good moves, like a sword. Like swords are obviously the best one because you got good spacing, good chip damage, and then once you get to that 80%, you start killing people super early, and if you live, like you're in heaven. Like aura is very good. It's just kind of stuck on a terrible character. Up next, number 4 is going to be Shoto's special cancel and auto turnaround. Now, I think this is a double-ended sword because the special cancel is obviously amazing. Being able to cancel in your specials will be insane with every character. That's a huge benefit. And I originally had it in the top 3, but then I was thinking more like, okay, let's talk about the auto turnaround. Because let's say I'm a character like Roy. Roy loves back air. He loves back, or Pikachu. They love back air because their back airs are amazing. And now it's just way harder to do back air. So for some characters with like not a great back air, like it's okay, but you don't really use it, like which I can't even think of many honestly because back airs are usually characters' best moves. But let's say a character like Jigglypuff, like you don't need Jigglypuff back air, but imagine like you're Jigglypuff and you just get jab for free, or you get a pound for free. I guess you would get a pound for, well you could, but you get a jab for free, which can set up into dash attack, tech chase, like which is really good. You don't really need back air when you have Nair, and obviously back air is good, but Puff can turn around in the air, so they'd be able to auto turn around the ground for the free jabs, and then in the air they'd be able to double jump, turn around back air. That'd be really, really good. But for a character like Pikachu with the auto turn around, it just makes it a lot harder to just kind of play your game, spam your back airs, or like Fox for example, when you see like a player like Light pressuring someone at the ledge, with auto turn around he wouldn't be able to do that. Like he just straight up wouldn't be able to. So that makes it a lot harder, but then Light would also be able to special cancel into like, it wouldn't be really useful for Fox, I guess. But let's say like Mars is playing Zero Suit and he gets like jab up B. Like that's just broken. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's going to be a lot better for certain characters with the special canceling aspects, but it's also not going to be great for certain characters with the auto turnaround. So that's kind of the most controversial one. Let me know what you guys think about that one especially, because I don't really know. My number 3 is going to be Inkling Ink. Ink is a broken mechanic. It is so good. It literally is like aura, but just always, because all of your moves make your moves just stronger. It's so stupid. Ink is amazing. Like Ink is just basically like you're investing in your character's moves by making them better slowly. Like every time I get a hit, my character does more damage and sends more knockback. Like that's just not fair. That's broken. Ink is a phenomenal mechanic. Every single character would benefit from it in every way. The only reason it's not higher is because I think it'd be hard for a lot of characters to utilize, because I think the way I view it is like, if I hit a special, it does the same amount of ink damage, and if I hit my jab, it does the same ink damage. But let's say a character that's not going to be using their special, like Luigi, for example. Luigi, you're only really should be hitting up Bs for kills, and then down Bs for mashing, which ink would be good there. But a character like Jigglypuff, you shouldn't really be hitting their specials at all, except maybe pound, and then rest is going to be killing you, so who cares? But certain characters, when they have their specials that give them ink and make them stronger, it's going to be a lot stronger, and then certain characters where you don't, it's just gonna be eh. Now the top 2 are going to be things that every single character will be able to utilize well, and that is why they are the top 2. Because not everyone's going to be able to utilize Aura well. Like Pichu, he's never going to get Aura because he dies so early. Auto turnaround, some characters need their back air. Foresight, some characters aren't going to be able to get great punishes, but these top 2, every single character in the game would want these. Number 2 is going to be critical hits on your smash attacks. There's not even a ton to explain here. It's a chance to kill someone at 40 is unfair and stupid. Like, every single character would benefit from this by a lot. Like, imagine a characters with, like, confirms into their up smashes at low percents. Like, I'm pretty sure Luigi can do down throw up smash. I don't know if that's true. It feels like it's true because you can get anything off his stuff. But there's a lot of characters where, like, at low percents, landing a smash attack is, like, not hard. Like a Mega Man, even, where you just shoot that, and imagine, like, Mega Man forward smash just critting someone. Like, it kills them at, like, 50. That's broken. Like, smash attacks are, obviously, they're not super easy to hit, but hero smash attacks are they kind of suck. Like, his forward smash is great because it's strong and does shield damage, and his down smash is a down smash, but his up smash is garbage. Like, imagine a character with, like, an amazing... Like, Pikachu's forward smash is really, really good. The spacing on it's really good. Or, like, a Palutena two-framing or sniping someone with her up smash. Like, every single character in the game would benefit from. Now, the final one, and the best one in my opinion, and this is my opinion at the end of the day. If you disagree, you can disagree in the comments, and I'll try to talk about it. Because, obviously, I love the discussion. It is going to be Float. Float is broken. Without Float, Peach is like a bottom tier character. Like, that character is literal garbage without Float. And I think that every single character in the game would get at least mid tier with Float. Even a character like, I don't want to say Little Mac, but Little Mac would be a lot better with Float. Because at least his recovery would be kind of free. Ganon would be way better with Float, free recovery. Dr. Mario, free recovery. They'd probably get some crazy combos with it. I don't know how, but they probably would. Like, imagine Pikachu with Float. Like, that, it's like... In theory, it's like, okay, so what would they even do? Like, what's he gonna do? Fair chain me? Yes. He can already do that. But, like, Float is just such a thing. There's so much you can do with Float. It's just so in-depth. It's absolutely broken. And every single character in the game would be a lot better off with Float, I think. In my opinion, it is the best mechanic, bar none, in Smash. Like, every single character would want this. It makes your recovery a ton better. It makes your combo routes insane. Float's just amazing. It's the best mechanic. But the real best mechanic is actually Piranha Plant's footstool. When you footstool him, he attacks you for like 10 damage. By far best mechanic in Smash, and it's not close. I was lying about the rest. You don't even really need to talk about it because of how good the footstool attack is. It's so good. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see me make a video on all the things that I didn't mention, like arts, all the meters essentially, with like Rage, Arsene, Wing, I'd definitely be down to do that. That'd be super fun, just kind of like unique moves. But in this one, I kind of wanted to make it relative to every character this can be applied to. And I feel like applying Arsene to every character is really hard. Puppets are really hard to apply to every character. Mac meter is really hard because it only, like, which move would it be on? Like, would Luigi have, like, a super strong fireball? The hardest ones that I think I covered were Ink and Aura. Just because, like, yeah, Aura kind of is a meter when you really think about it, because, like, you get hit and then it's good for you. And then Ink is like which moves affect. But I kind of just wanted to talk about them because I think they're really cool mechanics. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want next. Maybe a stream for Pound, a restream of it, because I'm going to be missing most of it during work, so I kind of want to watch the VOD of it. Let me know if you guys want that. If not, I will see you in the next video. That'll be a Pound recap for sure. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to sub and all that. And have a good night. Bye-bye.